Well, Touhouvania, but no, not actually Touhouvania, but maybe just a little bit Touhouvania. Just a bit, just a bit, just a bit. Akumajou Remilia. In glorious Japanese. Alright. So there's two difficulties, chat. Normal or easy. Nope, that's a spoiler. This is a mod. Sorry, third-party DLC of Castlevania 1 for Touhou. And as you can already see, we have Reimu. So first things first, volume looks a little low. So let me see if I can turn that up in the internal and not on my own. Crank that bad boy up. Still a bit low. Hold on. Let's try to 11.6. Still pretty low. I'll get it. I'll get it. Hold on. Let me crank this up again. This is so quiet. It's a quiet game. Better? It's got that Belmont movement. So you get the P items for your whip upgrades. It's the purification rod. So far, so good. So I played the first level to see how it worked. This is the knife. Homing. Not homing. What it called? Piercing needles. Little bit of glitch. And the basic generic mummies are Maid Fairies. Hold on, so I'm playing this one. Hold on, let me change something here because I'm trying to play off the recording, which is not a good idea because it's a screen made for ants. So what I'm instead gonna do is I'm gonna play on the big screen but pop out my chat over here so I can see the chat and also see the game in glorious massive screen, because if I can't tell what's happening on that small ass screen, and I've already played this game before and I know how this game works. It makes you feel like you're real good at it and then it kicks your ass. So question, when was this made? Because that's a cat, but there are two cats in Touhou now. I'm gonna assume it's Jen, or it's just a cat, who knows, there's no hat on it. But I don't know what this is, where this came from. Oh yeah, Suika's gourd is holy water. That's gonna be great. Alrighty. I want to get multiple holies. Well that didn't change, but I also really didn't want that. That really sucks. Damn it. Oh well. Also the bar it's changed to an actual HP bar, not tallies, which is pretty good. Of course, got the B as the clearing rosary. Alcohol is the holiest water. I mean, if it's gonna be what's her face. So there's EOSD again. Yeah, it'll make sense. It'll make sense in a bit. The bats are Kadamas. I didn't even know this was a thing, like at all. I've never seen anything like this before, and it was just nice, nice, nice. It was sent to me, and I was a little skeptical at first, I gotta say, just a little bit, but it's definitely, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I'm enjoying it. Right, you're fish. What? What? What did I do? Chat, what did I do? I didn't do that when I first played this game, did I? I found a secret. Did I? Oh, there's also wall meat is rice balls. Great. It's a fucking secret. Thank you, Grazy, for the resub. Gotta remember, these are fishmen, so they can fire projectiles. I forgot about that. Let me try that again, shall we? What a weird-ass secret. 1,000 points. Well, if there's anything Reimu wants to do here, it's collect money. That's for sure. Question is, how many times can you do it? I think I remember enough about this game that I'll be able to handle myself. I hope. What I would like is a weapon instead of a billion ammunitions. Not helpful. Not helpful. But it is only the first boss. The giant bat, right? Well, I already know what the first boss is. But after that, I stopped playing. After that, I concluded that this was definitely worth the effort to replay the entirety of Castlevania again. This is the axe, okay. There it is. Probably one of the best things you can do for the giant bat. Come on. Shit. Well, that's fine. Remilia, hold still. Oh! Excellent. And you can still do that, of course. The jump and whip. Smiley. Alright, so this is where I stopped, because I saw the level design, and I was like, oh, that's nice. So, no idea what's going to happen next. Well, I have an idea. I have a pretty good idea, just given the tile set here. And this is the cross, the homing amulet. Now, you already know what's coming. Whoosh. Oh, they take multiple hits. Can't wait to see what Medusa heads are, huh? I'm sure Euclides will show up somewhere in here. Shit. Oh, that actually kind of worked. Well, not really. So, question for this game. If you hit something with the cross, or just a sub-weapon, but it doesn't die, does it add towards your total, or does it need to take them out? That's fine. There we go. Because you can attack candles and whatnot with your sub-weapon to increase the count. No, because you know how when you get hits, or you break things with your sub-weapon, it'll create this, stage 2 and stage 3, so you can throw multiple at a time. These are Medusa heads, by the way. But you can hit candles and stuff to also add to that counter. The max being 3. And then you can just lose it immediately because you wanted to grab a fucking knife instead. Yep. Yep. Be very careful when you break things. Alright, chat? Very careful. God. I'm quite scared. Yeah. I remember the Medusa heads. The Medusa heads spawn in the direction you're facing. So if I don't want them to be coming head on, I need to just turn around every now and again. That is going to be very important information. Is this really what the level looked like in the original? Aside from the obvious tile change. Oh, you had more. Nice. I don't know who that enemy is, what enemy's being replaced there, but I'm pretty sure that's Daisei. And there goes all the progress I made to that sub-weapon. And I have barely any ammo. Nothing? Really? Yeah, I know, I won't get knocked back if I'm ducking. That's why I'm ducking the majority of the Medusa head. It's not really to avoid damage, it's more so to avoid getting Castlevania is the best way to say that, I guess. Oh, nice. Sort of nice. I prefer the cross and the holy water. Dire places the spear armor. Okay, I haven't seen them attack yet. Come on. Nice. This looks familiar. I remember in Harmony of Despair. Okay, what part of that... What? Excuse... What part of that hit me? No, I didn't get hit there. It's a lie, I did not. I was gonna say, in Harmony of Despair, there's an entire level dedicated to... What is this one doing? Can I crouch it? Woo. There's an entire level dedicated to the original Castlevania 1 layout, and I remember doing that level with but not actually beating it because I got to this part right here with the Crushers and I couldn't defeat them. That level was really difficult. Oh, a 2. Nice, I don't have any item to use it with. At all. Nothing. I don't know what that ghost is. This is a bone pillar. I hate bone pillars in this game. Do they have more HP than normal? I don't know what's changed, if anything, aside from just the palette swaps. The palette swaps look nice, though. They really do. I don't remember what these enemies are. At all. Only the sprites, okay. So yeah, when did this come out? When did this game come out? Well, not the original Castlevania, but the third-party modification. Mind your eyes on that one. There we go. If I can make one follow me the whole way through, well. Okay, this is February 1st, 2009. Oh, and well, put that another one on the list for 2009, chat. So what's this? I wonder who this is. Come on, Cherno, you gotta try harder than that. Nice. That was supposed to be Medusa Head. Well, big Medusa Head. Why was the Medusa boss in the original one like that? So I remember when I played this game before, I thought I was some hot shit, and then I got to level 3 or level 4. I can't remember which one. I'm pretty sure it was this one. The one with the mummies. Oh, you were the Fleaman. And I got my ass kicked. A lot. Oh my god. Obnoxious little bastards, aren't they? What are you? Sword Fairy. Bone Fairy. You're a Skulltan. Okay, I gotcha. I love this music, though. Level 4, was level 4 the dungeon? Because I remember that one, that's the one with the creature, right? Because one thing I remember about that one is I got royally fucked all over the place. These are the ravens, huh? Yeah, they're the ravens. I got royally fucked, and then at one point I was just like, yeah, I'm done playing around. And then I managed to get to like the end of the stage without getting hit once, and I felt real powerful as a result. I had like stage 3 holy water, and I was just lobbing it at the dude. I was kicking his ass. This is a bit junky. Just a bit. The color is a bit junky. But the idea is it's going off the stage progression from Touhou 6, it's probably supposed to replicate the garden being outside the mansion kind of thing, which is why it's all green and viney. How bad can it be? I'm only half dead. 3/4 dead, actually. I would love some healing item. Oh my god, yep. Just miss again, why don't you? Yeah. Any wall meat? Wall meat, please? What the fuck? Meat doesn't appear out of candles, unfortunately. Just, no. Go away. Get out of the way. What? Huh? Okay. So, that's another one. Bird. Bird! I was playing a losing game there from the start. I don't know how that works. You just crouch. You can do that in Ecclesia too. I learned that from watching Binyo. Like if you crouch on certain spots, it reveals hidden chests, which I guess is a reference to this, because I don't remember that ever being a thing in any other game. I don't even remember it being a thing in this game. Although I seem to recall this part, actually. This part is bringing back some memories. Yeah, why not? I have nothing else. I hate these things. Okay. Because you can't crouch them. And sometimes they shoot and they get in between your whip hits. Just not doing it. Not doing it. Imagine if you could upgrade the watch. You just, when you hit things in frozen time, so it increases the timer. Not like you can do anything. Do me a favor and get rid of that. There we go. This isn't so hot. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. We moving, we're making progress, and it's gone. I don't remember the skeletons being this whack. Okay, if I remember correctly, I beat this guy with the knife, because the knife, yeah, well, I mean, I knew who was coming. It was no surprise. It might be better to use the stopwatch. Are there two mailings? Son of a bitch. If you want to play a game, it's called Guess Who's Not Affected by That. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Alright. That was good. That was very good. That went by really fast. Oh god, here we go. This fucking level. Books. This is the library. Right. Quackabon. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't remember how to do this at all. So, we're gonna see what happens. Just going for a dive. Are you saying there's one for... DDD, are you saying there's one of these for Castlevania 3? Because if so, I'm on that shit. Because I don't think I have it in me to play that game twice, if I ever play it at all. I know about that game and all its secrets. Yes, the gourd. Shit. Alright. Crouch that, remember? Can't. I gotta crouch that. I'm gonna need I need an instant replay on that. That was a yeah, what was that? What was that? How did I miss that jump? How did I miss that jump? I got one more life. You know, this is actually pretty good because I got the stage 4 before I game overed. There's a bit of texture fuck ups every now and again, but it's nothing major. If anything, the amount of effort that went into this entire process is pretty impressive. All the same. Hey. So it begins. So it begins. Yep. Oh, goody. I have a better idea. Reimu, you can fly, you can swim. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can swim. Come on. This isn't even the stage that gave me the most trouble. No, that was Death stage, which I think is the next one anyway. This game can be beaten as early... This game can be beaten as quickly as 15 minutes. And here we are. I'm gonna look this way. So the bad's yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Stay over there. There's no reason to beat them up. I guess I'll count my blessings that the mummy went so fast. Because the last time I fought the mummy, it took forever because I couldn't figure out how to fight them. The mummy feels weird because the mummy does what the mummy wants, so you either get a really good pattern like I did, where they just kind of go inside of each other and then you can hit them both, or you get a pattern where they're both hanging out on opposite ends of the map, and you can't hit one without getting hit by the other, and they're too tall to jump over. That's the best part, is you can't even jump over them. Okay, I am ready. Breathe. Jump. Okay. Crouch. Jump. Do it again. What are you doing? That, okay. This is all kinds of confusing, isn't it? Why even put candlesticks there when you can't... I can't get them. I can't get them, Morty. Get up there. Jesus. Huh? Okay, this is the part with the fleamen and stuff, right? And the birds. I remember I farmed it. It makes sense. It makes sense. So the way to do this is to throw holy water in front of you and just walk forward and hope nothing spawns behind you. Yeah, you really gotta hope on that one. I don't think you can even hit those things. Okay. Almost there. Right, okay. That's a very weird bone dragon. Nice. Okay. Now I think there's a healing item coming up. I can't hit them. They're too high up. Oh, let's not undo our progress here. Nice. Okay. I believe there's wall meat. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, this is the perfect setup. Let's not blow it. There's another boner. Yeah, one more boner. Wow, very cooperative one. Okay. Okay. It's Patchy and Quackma. Sorry you couldn't look at it longer, chat, but what do you mean cheap stuff? I earned the right to have 3 holy waters on this fight. Gee, I wonder who Death could be. She's gonna throw knives, chat. I hate this stage. I got a 1-up. I absolutely detest this stage. The stage took me hours to beat. Because there's that one final hallway. And you know what the worst part is? Is as great as Holy Water 3 is, it's not very helpful here on Death. Or if it is, I don't know how to use it. The only thing I know that works on Death is 3 crosses. That's a hard thing to get. Okay. There we go. Come on. We're out of time. Yeah. All the music in the original Castlevania is ridiculously good. I don't even think you can call that nostalgia, because the first time I played Castlevania 1 was... Oh, that's Red Bones. Was probably like a couple months ago at best. I just think the music is really good, but I've also heard a lot of these classic tracks have been mixed over and over and over again. I don't really say that's a bad thing. It's good music. There's a reason it's mixed, because it's really fucking good. Please get away from me! Hold on, I want to get whatever's up here. I'll take it. But I've heard, everyone's heard, like, every game has a rendition to Vampire Killer in there somewhere. Castlevania music in general is just really good. Nothing to Lose is one of my favorites as well, especially the Harmony of Despair version. These are Axe Knights. Yeah, I hate these things in this game, especially in this hallway, because they do that. They literally back up and disappear. And this one's the worst for it, because it still remains just barely in bounds to be a bitch. Do you see? Do you see? So I can't get through her until she goes down, because she's right in the way of the staircase. It's not even the worst of it. No, the worst of it is the final hallway. Remember, if you watched me play this before, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. The other one, the first one despawns itself, yeah, but the problem is the one at the staircase who walks just enough inbounds to exist, but also disappear. So you can't get her out of your way. I'm just looking for some wall meat, man. Friar. I hate that they back up like that. Nice. Okay, holy water's still doing me good. Maybe I can take this holy water all the way. What about there's a crouchy spot here? No? How about here? Hey! Look at me, finding secrets. I was not in the mood to look for secrets last time I played this, that's for sure. Right, you need to get real close to these bastards. Perfect. I have a lot of ammunition. Half a health bar. I know there's some wall meat in the end of the next part, but the next part might kill me. It's bone pillars and blood skeletons. Here we go. That really is a shame that we get Soma's games give us a new Belmont, but then we don't ever get the story of that Belmont at all. It's like, yeah, he did something. He did something. So this part sucks, because I just have to wait for the bone fairy to disappear. But I'm also afraid of getting hit by the boner pillar. Perfect. Stay over there. So I want the wall meat. It's over here. Yeah! Alright, time for the Hall of Hell. Shh, bad start. Bad jump. How am I gonna beat Death with holy water anyway? Sorry, not Death. Iza Yaoi. Of course. Yeah. 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 Alright, so now we get to play this game again. I'm looking forward to it. I've accumulated enough things to spawn a 2 item without a sub-weapon. Which, is not good. Nice. I want to hit as many things as possible with the cross, so I can get as many layers as I can. The thing is, those... Well, I guess they're knives. The knives that Sakuya will throw also are affected by that. So, if I throw the cross and hit those, it'll also build towards it. I might be able to cheese it. Nice. Perfect. Chad, I lost it. Where did that come from? Did a Medusa head drop that on me? Or did I grab that by accident? What caused that? Great. It doesn't stop anything. How do you hit her? I hate this boss, man. Oh. Fuck off. Okay. Thank you. I'm half dead and I get hit twice. At least there's wall meat over here to fix that problem. Bless that placement. It didn't even fully heal me? Oh. Jesus. Come on, leave me alone. Oh, and this is where the game... This is where I go to die. Yep. This is the end of the run. The end of my journey. Everything would have went so fine if Sakuya... I should do. Nice. Whoa! Don't touch. I don't know if hitting those fairies counts. I don't remember how I did this before, to be honest with you. That was lucky. Nice! I lost it for a fucking needle. God damn it. Jack. Why does this always happen? Great, I got a 1-up. Great, yeah, that's great. What am I gonna do with a throwing needle? I have an idea. Yeah, didn't see that coming, did you, Sakuya? I am under the impression that the needle is not the best weapon. Okay, that was weird. I've never seen that before. Fuck you, bone pillar. So I got my whip drop from an enemy, and 2 hits is not enough to recover. I wonder if this time I'll be able to do the thing. It's like get hit in the fucking head. Square in the jaw. Why can enemies drop things like that? I'd argue it's less helpful. Yeah, nice. Throw the cross! Best part about that was how many times I mashed the button to throw the cross, and nothing happened. Nothing happened, of course. Nothing at all. All that happened was Reimu walked up into a bone pillar and died. Didn't actually give me what I wanted at all, just kept doing that. Great. It's truly a fantastic game we're playing here. I knew it would be this fucking stage again. I knew it would. I should have considered this before I agreed to this. I really should have. I knew I'd be here forever. There's no escaping this goddamn wretched place. The worst part is there's the next stage too, which by some fluke, miracle, or something, I managed to beat one try. Well, not really one try, but also one try. You basically hit me. I really just dislike. Holy water does really good at taking those out. Just get a checkpoint. I got through that last stage portion. Somehow. I don't even know how I did it, but I did. And then I took a couple tries on Draculor, because I know how to fight Draculor. God damn it. Don't hit me. Okay. Move that, please. Here's the problem with a short whip. I can barely hit her. And now I have an axe. I don't think it's good. There we go. I'd rather have the cross, admittedly, but the axe will help on the staircases. But the cross is what makes death manageable. I don't actually know how to fight death. I just throw 3 crosses and hope they hit him while he flies by me. And that much is definitely true here as well. Don't let him get away. Oh, it's a heart. Wasn't sure what that was. No point looking for secrets. Although I could use the... It wouldn't hurt to get the 1-up, I suppose. 1 extra shot at redemption. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's try to get that 1-up early. I don't even crouch there. I fall so hard it forces a crouch. The yin-yang balls look bigger than axes, which makes them a little bit scarier to deal with. But they are the same thing, all the same. It's a good selection of weapons, sprite changes they chose for it. I don't know how you beat her in with only a whip. Those size he throws? Oh, they make me angry. Oh, they make me angry. Alright, there's the cross. Should have used that. I have a lot of hearts. Fuck it. Let's do this. Nice bonus points. Ha 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 ha. I don't need the wall mate, so don't bother. shit. There's my 3. Don't touch me. Roger. All right. Yeah, quite. Okay, you caught. Yeah, there goes my powder up. Yeah. He didn't die. He didn't die. Huh. Ah, shitty. Good. I didn't realize it was an actual power upgrade. I don't need you for my cross power. Surprised that thing didn't get hit. Try again. Invincibility jug. Bro, this is the worst thing I've ever done. This is so fucking bad. Kills you in 4 hits with random bullshit. Oh, love me some death. That one spawns very strangely. Well, that's just great. Oh, it's gone. Nice. Hope it comes back. It did. Nice. 2 hits. Maybe this time I won't jump into Why do they always spawn on me? Get down here. I fucking hate this game, man. Ugh. One more life. What's impressive is the amount of times I can even get to the boss fight, as opposed to just dying in the hall. This is why I don't want to play Castlevania 3, because Castlevania 3 is infinitely harder than this, if you can believe that. Oh me, oh my. Give me the jug. Nice. Get hit. Take stupid damage. Once you get 2, it's a lot more manageable. Okay. Oh wow, it didn't spawn on me this time. Fuck off. Get away from me, Death. I despise this. Oh, I despise this so much. Get the hell off me, please. Let me live. Let me be who I want to be. That's very nice, thank you. Chat, when I played Castlevania before, did I die in 4 hits to death? Did that happen? I'm asking because I don't remember a difficulty option in that game, but this one did give me one. So now I'm wondering if this game is harder, or if it's the same, and I just got absurdly lucky or something, because these death fights are going to be the death of me, because this boss is fucking obnoxious, and whether or not I get hit, it just sometimes it just doesn't feel like I have any control. I'm standing somewhere, I jump somewhere. Oh, too bad. There's now a knife wheel on you. Tough titty, asshole. Better luck next time. Maybe you should dictate your RNG better. Oh, that's fucking great. Oh, right back at the start. Right back at the start of the level. There's no quick way to execute myself. There's no pits in this level. It's just suffrage. Stop. Stop. I don't even know where the wall meat is. 4-hit death. 4-hit death. Fuck this game. I beat it once, I'll never have to beat it again, but I have to get to the end because it has Touhouvania in it. I have to. But I am not enjoying myself on that stupid fight. Every single time I get there and I start the fight, I jump to throw crosses at her, and there is a stupid knife, sickle, whatever the fuck it is, already there waiting for me, and then I'm hit, and then I'm down 1 HP. And guess how much HP I have when I get to that fight? It's never full. Not with that bullshit in front of it. Medusa heads and 2 axe knights. No healing items at all in between. Only before it. You fight with what you got, and you don't got much. Then you gotta do it again if you die. Not to mention, when you kill the damn thing, you have to grab the orb while the stupid spear things still circle around. I died twice to that before. I killed Death, he exploded, the orb was there, and then his stupid scythe was still spinning around. I'm not bothering with this guy. I don't understand what this is and why I am forced to deal with it every time. Come on. Move your ass. Hope they're paying you well to walk around and do nothing. Already being down a 1-up kind of hurts. Wow, that killed it? Holy shit. I'm legitimately surprised by that. Hold on, I'm gonna get the 1-up. That's gonna hit me in the forehead, take my bow right off, and kill me as a result, because the source of my power is the bow. Never mind what you know, it all ain't true. Chad, is it just me or just the background there? You see the background? That purple looking thing on the bookshelf? It kind of looks like the Dr. Wily sign in Mega Man on the boss rooms, but really, really bit crushed. You seeing that? Or am I crazy? Great. Hard to see. Well, yeah. Bad thing. So I currently have 1 hit to my name. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of tempting to go try for the triple holy water, but I don't have any confidence that I'm going to be able to even do anything with it, so I'm not gonna bother. Just gonna take the tried and true. Take my wall meat to go. Sorry, my wall rice ball. Okay, that's cool. Can I have the 2? Okay. There we go. Touhouvania 2 is a fantastic game. Way better than this schlock. Although I do really enjoy the first one as well. But the second one is just such an improvement over it that it's really hard not to recommend the second one. Really, I guess it depends on which type of character you like to play as. Do you like Belmont, or do you like Alucard? That's real fucking cool. Oh my god! Oh! I don't want that. That was a big heart last time. Alucard with movement tech. Ah, well, yeah, there is movement tech, but there's still movement in the first one. It's just one of the movements is really worthless. Did you know on the first game you can backflip? But you can only do it out of instigating the slide, and I don't really understand the purpose of it. It's like not a very good tech. But you can do it. Oh my god! So they can just disappear. Alright, that's fine. First game also had infinite flying. So that was where more of the dodge focusing went into. Because since you could fly indefinitely, they wanted you to do that. Nice. You caught me on my startup, my starting lag. Oh, the second one was definitely smoother. As I said, the second one is just basically a direct improvement. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Look how much room is on that screen, and where I jump is where the knife is. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Fuck you. Great. Great. Good. I don't have holy water anymore. You have to take holy water from the beginning of the level all the way to do holy water cheese. I don't even know how to do it. And the cross is probably the most effective casual method of doing this, so that's why I'm doing that instead. That really missed the fucking cross. Great. Oh my god. So the interesting thing about the cross I've noticed is that if it hits anything before it hits the Axe Knight, it'll go through the Axe Knight. But if it doesn't, it'll bounce off his shield. Don't hit me in the fucking head, please. Yeah, I got one hit. One hit to fight death, 0 lives. You guys want to bet I jump into this thing? Watch. I'm gonna stand right here, and it's gonna spawn on my head. So done with this. Dun 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 dun. My favorite track in pretty much the entirety of Touhouvania is the Yomu boss fight. Suika's and... oh, it's her again. Suika's analysis from the first one are also up there. This is why I have the... I don't know how much HP you have, so you can do whatever you want. Now this is a great theme. Just don't get... That was a pretty dick move, Remilia. You... okay. When I get up there, I'm gonna... Flan? Flandre? What are you doing? Alright, I guess she got a job. Interesting role for her to be in. Alright, won't hit me because he's dead. Nice. So far so good. Ah, nice, I blew it! Here! Here, gear! It's just a bunch of grants. I couldn't see the staircase. They're gonna hit me, Roger! Oh! I touched her wing. I didn't even touch her wing. Back up, Jack. Nice. These fucking flea men are ridiculous. Well, I mean, they're just Quackuma, but you get what I mean. Alright, you gotta... Good. Oh, come on! I made it to the end, though. That wasn't so bad. It was one death again. Alright. Draculor time. Perfect. So remember, there's a holy water in the fight. It's the last candle. Okay. I don't remember how to do this. Legit, I don't remember how to do this. I think I have to time my jump to go over the fireball. Yeah. Okay. This will take some time. I hit the button, but nothing happened. What? He aimed it. Oh my god. Fucker. Okay, so if I jump early, he aims it at me. Alright. I want to jump when he opens his arm. Ooh. That's why he stalls, because he's a dickhead. This is gonna take a while. He's just got a good theme. What I do is I use the cross first. He always spawns in this spot. So the cross gets you extra hits, and then you go for the gourd. Just gourd, I mean holy water. Okay, it's a bit of a slow process, but it's a steady one. It's consistent too. The real problem is the cookie monster after him, which isn't even that bad either, because you can just lob holy water at him. But even then, I don't know how to do that properly, so let's see if I can do it. He's actually spawning on top of me. Okay. Shit, I jumped too early. I jumped too early again. He's faking me out. I'm half dead. One more hit. Cookie monster. It was Remy the whole time. Chad, I'm not doing very much damage. Oh, right, because I need to actually hit Remy, the face. Right, I remember now. Alright, my bad. Speedrunning this boss is a nightmare. Actually, I think the cookie monster bit is the easy one. The hard bit is the first part, because the optimal speedrun strat against Dracula is to get a double cross hit on like a frame perfect backflip and 2 critical hits. And a critical hit is when you get a hit at the same time that you also get hit, which does like almost half of Dracula's health. So a perfect Dracula fight is insanity, but then they just throw holy water at the cookie monster and they're done. Okay. The sprite work in this game is phenomenal, yeah. Absolutely phenomenal. I wonder if the creator made any more. I would hope so. Even if I have to play another fucking Castlevania game like this. Oh! Alright, Cookie Monster. I win. I win. Say goodbye to the castle, Remy. And I will not be paying for the repairs. Produced by Konami. That's like half the time, although the majority of the game definitely took place in Sakuya's stage. No, this wasn't changed at all. That was fun until I got to stage 5. Then it was very fun at stage 5. Chad, I don't think I've ever been that upset. I really haven't. Oh my god. Thank you for playing. Rainbow wins, go home. No, that was great. That was legitimately fantastic. The sprite changes were good. They made sense. The stage themes were changed in color to match the bosses as well. 2 mailings, that's neat. Patching Quackuma was great. The way that he managed to make Remilia the size of the Cookie Monster is great. As you see, if you look at it, you can see how it works as the Cookie Monster, right? Like the fire that she has going out around her forms the shape of it roughly. So even, but like herself is the weak point, so it's like perfect. It's a really, really, really good sprite in terms of how it's supposed to look to indicate what you're supposed to hit. Like 100%. Expecting a pink Cookie Monster with a hat. You know, I was wondering what was going to happen there, because I thought she was going to be Dracula. But I guess Dracula's entire sprite is just Dracula's head and then just nothing below him, like a big cloak. So they had more creative design with changing Cookie Monster. But yeah, it probably would have been funny to see Cookie Monster just with a pink hat. One of those Zen hats. Oh, that was fun. That was a good use of our time. That didn't take as long as I expected it to. I honestly anticipated a couple hours. So that means we can do a decently long Genso Wander, because I haven't done that like in a week, and I would like to get one because I won't be able to do another one for till next week anyway. So that's good. That was fun. That was quite fun. Good game out of 10. Castlevania still pisses me off, just a little bit, But I think the only reason I was really pissed off is because I'd done that before. So when I played through the game the first time, it's okay. But if I play through the game the second time, it's like, I think I should know better, and I think I should be doing better than I am. But then I get my shit kicked in by whatever you want to say, beat my ass, and then it becomes frustrating because I feel like I should be doing better, but I'm not. Okay.